They could leave the plantation, and they did, because so many emancipated people no longer wanted to work in agriculture because it reminded them of enslavement. For many people, the draw was labor, the opportunity to earn wages.
Working to pay off debt. The debts were never paid off. There were a lot of things that still kept the free people
suppressed.
And that's why a group of them ended up in your hometown in Houston. So they marched to Houston.
The Black population of Houston boomed. They began to build homes in the part of Houston known as Fourth Ward. Houston was divided into 6 different wards at the time. And so the land in that area of Fourth Ward happened to be very low and flood prone. It wasn't land that was coveted by white Houstonians at the time.
When you look at the bricks of Freedmanstown, that brick is a symbol of foundation. That brick was a symbol of hope. The brick was theirs. They made the brick, they formed the brick, shaped the brick, they laid the brick. They stood on the brick.
Iconic housing of Freedmanstown was the shotgun house. There was a door in the front and then a door in the back. And people would joke that if you shot a gun, the bullet would travel all the way through without hitting anything.
The legendary Jack Yates, this is the land where he lived, and right next door to him was his son, the printer Rutherford B.H. Yates. The first time I walked along these bricks, I was very emotional. This is where my people decided that they would survive. These are 8-pound bricks that were double baked. And the significance of these bricks is that it has that beautiful red color of the clay that was here. And the fact that they are still here today is a testament to their strength, a testament to their craftsmanship and their skill.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people, you know? Representation of black people on the bench, because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
Oh yeah.
Testing. 3, 4, 5. We live.
All the mofo way.
Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics, where we go in a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view.
The only point of view there is.
I'm Rabbit Jones.
And I'm Tony the #1 soul brother.
Hoodviewpolitics, baby. There's a lot going on. Talk to me, yo.
Man, there's too much going on.
What you feeling?
Oh,
what you feeling? What you hearing?
Man, this shit crazy. I mean, you got Republicans out here. They don't know what the fuck they don't know what the fuck they want to do. They nominate one dude. This dude and dropped out. He a world-class bigot. Then they nominate another world-class bigot, and then this fool, man, all he wanna do is investigate mofos and bring up charges that don't exist. I don't know. I don't know what to think
Bruh.
about this.
Between that and the motherfucking Supreme Court in disarray. I mean,
Oh my God.
the House. I mean, we at the point where, I mean, what are we doing, bro? Are we gonna get a speaker in this thing? What are y'all doing? Then they gotta do it when they need help.
Look,
That's the part that trips me out.
right. And see, this is the thing.
Again, we had a discussion before. It was like you get rid of your own speaker and you can't even replace them.
Because they so dumb.
Can't even replace them.
They so dumb. Is why would you do that if you didn't have somebody already lined up? I don't get it. And now you got
wait. You forgetting one of the ones he nominated had a motherfucker party for the KKK.
That's Scalise.
Yeah, Scalise bitch ass. We need to do a profile on his ass.
The one that
he already dropped out.
The one that said and made the comment that he's David Duke without the baggage.
Exactly. That nigga done had motherfucking the whole 9.
Man, that motherfucker
had a party with KKK.
That's the bigot that's the first bigot I was talking about.
Now again, it's some Republicans that won't vote for him. That's hard to do.
That's why he had to drop out, because he can't get 217. But the thing is, the motherfucker that got nominated now, Jim Jordan, he can't get 200.
Man, I can't understand what's the difference between these two. One is a complete flaming racist. One is a complete flaming bigot. It's like pick your pepper. You're gonna sneeze regardless on this motherfucker.
It's 6 on one hand and it's 6 bigots on one hand and half a dozen on the other.
Not good at all. Why is it that only they can nominate bigots and racists? Why is that? It can't be nothing else. They ain't got nothing else in your party that you keep throwing racists at us.
Whoa. If they had something else, they would nominate something else. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. That's a good point. That tells, I'm just making a broader point that that's their party, you know? Which leads me to... Don't
nobody want to believe that.
One thing about this podcast.
Uh-oh.
No difficulties there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You loud and clear. Damn, I thought these fucking clowns left.
What's that even on there?
Yeah.
All right. You hear me now, right?
Yeah, you back.
Do you hear something in your ear?
Nah, I heard nothing for a second there.
I bet.
Had a little technical difficulties, if you will.
Yeah, now. Shoestring Budget Podcast is out here, boy. What the fuck are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? That.
Yeah.
Now, as I'm hearing that, So you saying you don't hear nothing in your ear?
I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, tomorrow you hear music?
Nah.
All right, bet. Now, like you were saying, main man that they nominate was a complete racist, right? He can't deny
Just
it. He was with the
totally,
KKK swimming in that pool,
Right, yeah,
barbecuing
he
with the
went to-
KKK.
Damn.
You
He was
you
at a
can't do it, bro. You
KKK
can't
food
deny it.
party.
Yeah, exactly. You can't deny it, my boy. Then, like you said, Jordan, what's the difference? You feel me?
Yeah.
It's really no difference for real.
Shit.
Now, I don't
mean-
think Jim Jordan is gonna get enough votes though.
Hey, give me a minute.
All right, bet. I personally don't think Jim Jordan, first of all, is going to get enough votes to do anything that's really, he's not going to be speaker, put it like that, right? Because 9 times out of 10, first of all, the Republican Party is they don't have no vision of where they want to go, right? As a whole, as a collective. So they can't take other than guns and gay marriage. Other than that, they don't know what they want to do as a party, right? So they stuck in limbo where you got half the party want to do this, half the party want to do that. Nobody want to consistently have a leader that everybody agree with. So they stick McCarthy in there and make him sign some motherfucking death bill saying if one person don't like you, you're out. So he signed it. And to me, that's what put him in the motherfucking hole right then and there. Because as soon as he made one mistake that people don't like, they pulled that trigger that he gave him. You know what I'm saying? They gave it to him. You know what I'm saying, Tom?
Say that again.
Hold on, you're not back, right? Is you back? No.
I'm back. Go ahead. I'm back. I'm with you, but repeat that.
Oh, yeah. What I was talking about with Jordan. Well, I was talking about with Jordan that it's no way possible he can get enough votes to be Speaker of the House. It's just out of the way. That's not gonna happen.
Nah.
So what I'm talking about is like the whole Republican Party as a whole. They really have nobody that they have no leadership because they have no vision for their party. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's why now you got some Republicans trying to make a deal. And that's what I told you last week. You're like, man, they ain't gonna make no deal. I told you that's what McCarthy, if he was willing to make a deal, he could have stayed in power. But the problem was he didn't want to do that. But now you got, what's this clown name? You got Mike Rogers. He out, this is the report. He's publicly asking Democrat House Leader Hakeem Jeffries what concessions he wants in exchange for the Democrats helping to elect a speaker who's not Jim Jordan. So now, and then they say we're at that stage of the Republican collapse.
I mean, they already been at this stage.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna get nothing.
For a while now.
Done. They ain't gonna get nothing done. Look, it's gonna have to come down. They gonna have to make some kind of deal, or they just gonna have to. They're gonna elect somebody that's gonna burn the party down. It's already halfway burnt down anyway.
You best believe that. But
you know that shit already.
Everybody knows, right? The one thing, this is what I was saying while he was gone, right? The one thing about this podcast, right? We geared towards the black culture, but we want to inform everybody for real. Like, if you another culture besides black, you'll be informed the same way of all the cultures, all the things that we have to go through as a culture. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you might be going through some of those same things. We can get together and make this thing work. You know what I'm saying? But our goal is to inform and educate the black man, the black woman, right? So when we come on here, most of our stuff is geared towards that. So
but it's
that's not a knock on anybody else, but that's just our podcast, right?
Because it's other people and other ethnicities, if you will, out there that's in the same boat, if you will, as the black population or the brothers and sisters, as we call them. So we can't, our message is I guess we trying to wake our peoples up, but at the same time, the other people need to hear this too.
True. So, especially the black culture that geared towards Republican Party or Green Party or any little party that, you know what I'm saying, that most black people do not subscribe to. You feel me? So to me, we have a guest coming on Tuesday, right? He's a strictly Trump supporter, but he's black.
Oh, Lord.
Which is specifically what we want on this podcast. The dynamic of that. First of all, I don't know. I might have to put a motherfucking might to hold Tony back on that night, but overall, that's that's the culture. This is what we want. That's the debate we want, though, right? The black culture. You got one person that disagree with everything, right? And is a Trump supporter. So we want to. That's the debate we want for the black man and black woman sitting in the audience listening. We want to decipher this. We want to show them who wrong, who right, and what's wrong, and who should be. We should be going far as the black culture, right? And that's what we need. This is the debate of the black culture that's needed. What you think?
Correct. Yeah, because look, like we always say, we're not gonna tell you who to vote for. We're just gonna tell you to vote. But at the same time, you need to know what's out there, and you need to learn what's out there for yourself, and you need to see it with your own eyes. Because people can tell you anything, but unless you do the work and you check these people out and hear where they coming from, you're gonna end up with a Tim Scott, Jason Whitlock ass Negro selling you a bunch of bullshit.
Exactly.
And that's not good.
I'm about to say you just gotta be careful, man. You gotta pay attention to the bigger picture. And when we come on Tuesday and have our debate with people that support Trump, that's the debate we want. We're gonna have an open debate, open panel. We want anybody to come on. If you agree with him, you're not, just come on. We're gonna have the link in the chat. It's an open thing. It's the sparks will fly that night, baby. Let them fly.
I think I got somebody gonna hit that chat up. Hit the link in the chat up. You know what I'm saying?
ASAP. So keep it tuned in. Tuesday night is our regular night. Guess tonight we just sliding in to talk to y'all for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like we do. But Tuesday night is the money night, baby. Check us out each and every Tuesday night. And this night right here, the fireworks gonna fly.
Yeah, this the booty call night. This the night we just pop up and get in that ass.
You know? But Tuesday night, check it out. Check us out for sure. Especially this week right here, we're gonna have special guest.
A fucking
Republican,
black MAGA Republican.
Oh yeah, he definitely a MAGA.
Fuck. I mean, and see, some people, people know they exist.
I like it though.
But see, this guest come at the right time, because I was doing, even before you let me know that we had the guest, I was doing putting together something for Tuesday show about blacks or prominent black people that support Trump, even after all of the racist and bigoted shit he done did and everything he done said and came out, but they still support this dude, and no matter what. And some of the people that, I ain't no like Teddy Riley and Mike Tyson, and
Now, I ain't
I was shocked at some of that.
Mike Tyson again. I personally is not shocked when famous people do that, right? Because even though they come from our neck of the woods, even though they know how the struggle is, they haven't been in it in a while. And for them, their friends and their status, wherever they in, to maintain that, it ain't the people that see. That's my pop. That you just made that good point right there. That's a good point. You're a black person that know the struggle, know that you've been in it, but you found your way out of it, right?
Right.
You got to reach back and take care of the people behind you, bro. You can't just leave. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can if you want. You feel me? But it got to be a point where you got to reach back and help the people that you're leaving behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In some shape or form, you know? I just think the black culture right now need to be more together. They're not together as we should.
And okay, I got one part. This is 17. I'm gonna run off a list of 17 celebrities and influencers who supported Trump in 2020.
Now, don't forget we Sexy Red just recently.
Oh,
Sexy Red said she think
he on a new list. But
Yeah.
this is this 2020 alone. I'm gonna pull this one out and listen to this list. This is even after all the bullshit was out there, and we by 2020 we knew what this dude was all about. And you had people like Paris Denard, Omarosa, Ben Carson, Mike Tyson, Diamond and Silk, Stacey Dash. We already know she batshit crazy. Dennis Rodman, Jimmy McMillan, Pastor Mark Burns, Azalea Banks, T.O., Herschel Walker, Sean Merriman shot me.
T.O. shot me.
Yeah. Sean Merriman, Latrell Sprewell. Well, you know,
Ice Cube, bitch ass.
Ice Cube, Jim Brown, Kanye, and Tina Campbell from Murray Murray. And then you had people like 50 Cent who had the nerve to say, what did he say? He 50 Cent, he vote for Trump because he don't want to become 20 Cent.
Exactly. That's my point. But you making a good point though. Should these people be ashamed of their fucking self when they know where they just came from? These people are not helping them. And they know it. They're only helping people that was not in those situations.
Right. And see, I'm gonna bring up an even better point that was made in my research here. You see, like we tell you, we research what we talking about. 50 Cent is worth millions upon millions and millions of dollars. Okay. The tax bracket that Democrats and the president are talking about raising on the 1%. Yeah, it would affect the 1%. But people like 50 is getting out here and telling y'all, like, to vote for a motherfucker that's going to cut taxes for a person like 50 when the average person is making like between $20,000 and $40,000 a year. This dude bringing in millions upon millions of dollars a year. So you are more effective by what anybody does, and he only affected by what he don't want the Democrats in there because he don't want to pay more taxes. Cool. But he using his influence over the people that listen to him to keep his taxes low. That he gonna get all the breaks, and you ain't gonna get shit.
Let me ask you this then. When again, we can't say somebody like Jay-Z, right? Because to me, they put their money, him and his wife put their money into causes like get the guns off the streets, lock the police up, you know what I'm saying? Police violence, you know what I'm saying? They showing up for stuff like that, right?
Right.
But if you 50 Cent, you can't show up for stuff like that if you voting against voting for people that's against those things. So what that put you at as a black man, though?
Because
You put your
tends
taxes
to make
over
you,
the black lives that you leaving behind in those hoods that you know
yeah,
are
it's
suffering.
money. It's money.
That's fucked up.
But see, we had this argument before about how well, we had this conversation before about how people switch back and forth. Like, yeah, you one way when you in a lower tax bracket, yeah, you one way when you one of the middle class or you one of the poor. But now that you got millions and you live in the life of luxury, you don't give a fuck about what's going on in the streets and who get killed and all this shit because it don't affect you no more.
So again,
The only thing you voting on is your wallet. You voting by your wallet. You're not voting by you're not voting by what going on in your community, what affects your community, what even affects your family, because his whole family is not fucking rich. Like
that's what makes me them worse. They the worst people because you literally take your money and run it. Because once you got there, I mean, like I said, you ain't gotta give nobody shit. But we can say what we think about you after you do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gonna take your money and just dip. Leave behind us, right? You know the situations. You know people need food stamps. You know people need assistance. You know people need the motherfucking roads fixed in these neighborhoods, right? But you know the Republican Party don't give jack about that, right?
All the fuck they give a fuck about is they main thing first and foremost is money, and the only reason they ain't about taking no guns off the street because of the billions and billions of dollars they get from the fucking gun lobby for them not to do nothing about it. So it always comes back to money.
So we at work in the cafeteria, right? Just talking to people on the job.
Correct.
If you start naming black people out that joint that support Republicans, right? Or support Trump, really. You have to put their feet to the fire. They got to be ashamed of themselves, bro. I don't give a fuck how rich you are. You cannot, for example, black kids getting shot in the street by police. Have you ever heard 50 Cent say anything about that?
No.
Ice Cube.
I'm not saying that he didn't, but I can't recall
exactly.
Nothing I heard. Ice
but
Cube,
you get
at one time, yeah. Early in Ice Cube,
in the 80s?
early Ice Cubes.
I'm talking about now.
But now, nah, you don't hear shit about that.
Okay, so we can name the celebrities that talk specifically about gun violence and all that good shit about the black neighborhoods, black culture, really.
Yeah.
Now people don't like Jay-Z and Beyonce, but their causes go to what? Directly black causes, bro.
Yeah, but they
you can't deny that.
Yeah.
So when somebody getting shot, they out there saying they don't like it, they want to do this and that, and whoever politician want to take care of that and stop that.
Yeah, like
be with that. I agree with them, right?
Like that. I don't fuck with Beyonce like that. I don't fuck with LeBron like that. But, and you know it's a big but in there. But when shit go down, they put they word, they platform, and they dough behind the causes that affect black people.
No, but that's why, man, I want to separate these things. Like those people right there are doing things literally off a reaction from what the black culture is suffering from, right? Correct. When you say Ice Cube and 50 Cent, when they say, man, I gotta vote Republican, I need my taxes and all that stuff like that, they ignoring all those things and saying, fuck those things. I'm gonna help the opposition to those things. You get that now?
Yeah, I've been got
even though look, that's why we need somebody that literally
look. Remember the part
on the other side.
You remember I know you remember the part when me and you went back and it was heated over this same subject. And I was saying when people get a certain amount, a certain status, certain things don't matter to them anymore, and they're gonna vote a certain way. When you enter a certain tax bracket. When you enter a certain tax bracket, when they hit in your pockets, so you think when they start hitting your pockets for real, you start voting by your wallet. According to your wallet, you're like, man, fucking, I ain't trying to give up all this money. Yeah, you might have a feeling like, man, that's messed up what's going on in the streets. But then when you look at your motherfucking bank statement and your paychecks, then you saying, fuck them streets. And that's the problem.
Exactly.
That's a problem.
Exactly. Well, that's like a inside view of just looking at celebrities and what they saying and what do they really mean and who really give a fuck. Like we understand people like Ice Cube came from where we are now. Yeah. We still at. He left.
Yeah.
Cool. But then turn around and say, I'm voting with Republicans or anybody that's against getting guns out of these streets. Sure. Right? You can't tell me then you crying about when somebody gets killed, shot. Like you can't complain about those two things when you're part of the problem. It's real simple.
Look, it's like it goes back to what was a few weeks ago. I believe it was Rail who sent the comment who asked me asking about how what I feel if they raise my taxes or whatever. And I go back to the same thing I was saying then. It ain't all about me. And that's the one thing I like about the Democratic Party. It ain't all about just I got mine. Fuck if you get yours. It's that I got mine, but I want you to be where I'm at. I want you to have it too. You know what I'm saying? They didn't make one Cadillac. I want everybody to have a Cadillac. Anyway, one big house. I want everybody to have a big house. I don't give a fuck. You know, yeah, if you don't get it, that's on you. But it ain't, but it ain't about just me getting mine and fuck you. If I'm making millions of dollars and they hit me for more taxes, sure, I don't want to pay them taxes. I'm like everybody else. Fuck them taxes. I don't want to pay them taxes, but I will understand and I will live with it if it's going to social programs, if it's going to fix roads, if it's going to help the poor, if it's going to things that lift people up. And that's where I have a problem with people like DeSantis and Trump and Tim Scott and Clarence Thomas, because they running on they putting it out there like I got mine. Fuck the rest of these people, and you can't be that way. At least that's the way I feel.
Exactly. But we get deeper into clashing of the parties and the MAGA part, everything. Tuesday night, tune in. MAGA Republican coming on this podcast. I'm gonna leave the link into the comments so everybody can join us.
Ooh, yeah.
Join the party. We love the black debate. Trust us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That.
Right. I
don't know if you heard about motherfucking Smithfield joint closing down in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Now anybody don't know Smithfield Packing used to be one.
Probably still is.
Was the largest ham producer plants in the world.
Probably still is because they do everybody's shit.
I don't know too much more. They did. It's so many plants that been closed down in America.
Yeah, no, but everything that you was getting ran through a motherfucking Smithfield plant. If you got a motherfucking a Smithfield, if you got a Kirkland, if you got a Rich Food, any ham, any and every ham brand was made at one time in a Smithfield plant. So they probably still the largest. Just people just don't know how much shit they put out and how much shit that you think ain't a Smithfield ham that really is a Smithfield ham. Now, sometimes what you're paying for is just the name, because you're gonna pay top dollar for a Smithfield ham, and a Rich Food ham you might pay $5-6 less, and it's the same shit. People didn't know that, and that goes on in every plant and food there is. Like it goes on in chicken plants, all types of pork plants, turkeys, all that shit. You got people out here
now
that'll pay $5-10 more for some shit just because of the name.
Now, so everybody don't know, Me and my man, we met on Smithfield. We used to work in a warehouse, Smithfield, packing warehouse and shit.
Motherfucker.
And at the time, this is before they sold it to China. Now, anybody don't know, Smithfield is owned by China.
Yeah, owned by Chinese people.
But, I mean, I don't want to say China itself, but you're right.
Yeah,
it's a Chinese group, WH Group of China, which, I mean, come on. It's going to be the government. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about so much money. We're talking about 5,500,000 employees, 40,000 in the U.S. alone, 15,000 in Europe. So, yeah, you're right. And right now, Smithfield is the largest producing pork joint in America. In America at this time. So, that brings me to when they close these plants down, bro, I guarantee if we look up that North Carolina plant, it probably became unionized. I guarantee you.
It could be.
Whenever you see the thing about the double sword, and plus, I can't wait till we had this motherfucking podcast, show on unions. We're gonna have union reps, union representatives. We're gonna have a lot of union people on here had this conversation, but it's gonna be a good one.
That, and it could have been downsizing. You know how our plant was.
When I first
got
union.
Yeah, but see
we had to get paid.
Yeah, but it ain't always about that, because one of the things that put our motherfucking plant in the dirt was when I got there, everything was done by hand, and then you started automating and putting in machines to do the work of people. And see, that's another thing that really figure into a lot of these plant closings and shit, that when you start getting machines and shit to take the place of people, and then you able to fucking downsize and close shit up, and you know, you don't have to pay that motherfucker money out to employees. That's a big thing too.
So,
because remember,
the joint closed down.
New, yeah, when our shit closed, we had all brand new shit in all departments, and every department had brand new machinery, all that shit, and you know, all that shit went to another plant.
So the one they just closed down was unionized. Been unionized since 2009. And that's what I'm telling you. It's like most of the motherfuckers joints that shut down are going to be union. Like, union benefits the workers. So people don't really understand. The union benefits you so much that you get their money. You get your share of the money.
And it's not just only the money. See, with where the union benefit workers even more is in safety, in work practices, that they can't do certain shit, they can't work you to death. If they ain't got no union, and you fuck around, and we already know how dangerous it is working in one of them smokehouses. That motherfucking them rails will break any minute. And if you ain't got no union
at work.
Yeah, if you ain't got no union and you get hurt, you fucked.
Yeah, we talking about it's more than just you keeping your job. It's your environment. It's safety. Yeah, it's a lot of shit that goes into this, bro.
And they can't.
You need a union. I swear to God. Yeah.
And they can't fire you for any old reason. You ain't got no union. You just show up. And them motherfuckers say, man, I don't like the way you look today.
Your eyebrows looking like this. As a matter of fact, just leave. You done today.
Go.
Yeah. You be like, huh? Ain't no union? Yeah. Everybody's like, nah, it ain't no union. Damn, where my stuff?
What?
Your stuff right there. Get your shit. Go.
Get that little bit of money you pay a week in union fees. They'll hit you.
We're gonna have a huge. This is a big topic for sure. I want to get on for sure. We're gonna have a lot of experts on this joint for that. That's gonna be a big one right there. Union plant, union everything for real. How big is unions? Are they necessary? Do you think they're necessary for for the black culture?
Why do you think the AFL, the AFL-CIO, the teachers union, all these unions that people fight, politicians fight, and they work to get a union and get union endorsements, and especially the big unions, you know, like the Teamsters and all that, because they know who going fight for union rights. We already know the Republican Party is seriously anti-union. Is seriously anti-union, and with Democrats, they know that if they give an endorsement, and like the Teamsters, AFL-CIO, Teachers Union, the doctors and nurses, them unions are so big and got so much and got so many people and got so many power, got so much power that they can swing an election, and that if a motherfucker if they vote for somebody and they get in and they don't hold their feet hold up to what they say, shit, man, they'll vote they so powerful that they can cause them to lose the next election. That's how powerful they is.
Shouts out to UFCW. Yeah. They work with all meat plants and all that good shit. 1.3 million people in that union right there. I just think I used to be in that union too, me and Tony, right? So UFCW to us is I mean, to me, it's a good union. But you gotta use your union good for you, right? It's right there. Where most people don't use it right, it won't be used right. It won't be used
at all.
Simple as that.
And see, that's why, you know, people need to know these things, because look, that extra couple of hours a week that they take out, that don't mean shit. When it comes down to keeping you safe at work, them not taking shortcuts. Because remember, look,
or you not getting fired for some dumbass shit, like fucking a supervisor girlfriend or some shit.
When that motherfucker left his arm on the packing room floor that morning in that machine,
not good.
They wanted to fire his ass right then and there,
because that gets him out of it.
Yup.
It was your fault. You ain't follow safety protocols, bro. See you later with no arm.
Yup. And that motherfucker, and no sooner than they could, they did.
Not good.
And
that's the bottom line too. At the end, you gotta realize them niggas don't give a fuck about you.
They don't give a fuck about you.
Bust your ass if you want.
Shit. I know how many times, and I know I done been in that hang line and that damn smokehouse when one of them raggedy ass rails broke, and they didn't say that the rail was faulty. They blamed the damn employees and tried to get the employees where the rail broke. Okay, we done told you that the rail was rusty and that it was loose, but y'all didn't do nothing about it. Well, you shouldn't have put nothing on it. No, the supervisor told you. Y'all press the supervisor out, and the supervisor pressed us out. What the fuck we supposed to do? Either way, if you don't do what the supervisor say, they're gonna try to fire you. Then when the shit go wrong, then they want to piss you and so they can fire you. So no, people, y'all need to learn this shit. And know this shit.
Bruh. It's one thing though, bro. I be always thinking about, like, you ever thought, we had discussion before, right? Like, I think we did. Where everybody going? Like, we got funeral homes and stuff like that.
We talked about that Tuesday.
Exactly. So, I don't know. Police found 115 bodies in the Colorado Green funeral home, yeah? And I was just trying to figure out, that shit right there just really, 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 really knocking me out, bro. And then you don't find out about it till somebody walk past, they just smell some shit.
Because you don't know. Somebody might be a necrophiliac. Somebody might be harvesting body parts. Man, look.
That's what I mean. It's like
there's some strange shit going on.
Most people you don't really think about too much of a funeral other than trying to get everything together. You don't think things like this is going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that, you know, once you leave, they're gonna take your body, your family body, and just sit it some fucking where. While you think he in that hole that you put him in. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time they about to put him some fucking way else. Trash dump some motherfucking way. Whole time you coming in, with your flowers and everything every year, and that nobody there. You know what I'm saying, bro? That shit is crazy.
Man,
I just think funeral homes gotta be policed, bro. Fuck this. You gotta police these niggas. They got bodies, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, at least.
You gotta police them.
At least 115 bodies that were improperly stored have been found at a building owned by a funeral home that offers green burials. Authorities in Colorado announced Friday the bodies were found Wednesday at the Return to Nature Funeral Home in Penrose, Fremont County. Damn. That's just fucked up. Improperly stored.
My point.
When I see,
like, they try to save money by run out of space to put bodies there, right? So they just manufacture some space to make you think the person is going in there, and they're really not. It's just crazy, bro. And they use that spot later on for somebody else. The whole time that body gone.
But like, here we go. This in Colorado too. Now check this one out. Check this shit out. And this shit, I want to know what the fuck going on in Colorado. An ex-funeral home owner and her mother have been sentenced in Colorado after selling body parts without any consent. Megan Hess, 46, and Shirley Coke, 69, dissected some 560 corpses between 2010 and 2018, selling parts to medical training companies which did not know they had been fraudulently acquired. Like I say, you got motherfuckers out here selling motherfucking body parts, and that could be. Damn, they say entire bodies were sold in some cases. Prosecutors said it is legal in the U.S. to donate organs, but not sell them. Yeah, you can be an organ donor. Hess was sentenced to 20 years in jail and Coke to 15. Funeral home in the town of Montrose play.
Now, so when you look at it up, right? It said funeral homes can be profitable, providing you practice good business habits, right? Wow. A funeral home. Yeah, remember. Huh? Yeah, remember it's called, like when you doing the funeral home, it's called death care. Like you taking care of the death. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's almost just like, that's why I say, but the normal person don't look at it no more after that no more. But it's called death care. And they have to take care of the death. So they cannot they go to jail when you start hiding these bodies and shit like that, bro.
Damn. Yeah. And listen to this shit. It says several relatives who had used Hess for cremation later learned received ashes mixed with the remains of other people. What the? These two women prayed. There we go. These two women preyed on vulnerable victims. That's what the FBI say. Instead of offering guidance, these greedy women betrayed the trust of hundreds of victims and mutilated their loved ones. And that's what the fuck. These people with the 115 bodies and these two bitches.
We talking about 115. That is a lot.
Damn. Right. So you was getting paid from the people who you supposed to have been taking care of their loved ones. You was getting that money, and then on the side, you was selling it, chopping their people up and selling them. The fuck, man?
Crazy as shit, bro. Again, each and every Tuesday night, we go live. We're going to deep detail dive into politics from a hood point of view. Tuesday nights, each and every one of you can tap in.
And this Tuesday will be ooh.
Each and every Tuesday night, y'all can tap in.
This Tuesday might be all the way.
Link in the message in the bios, right? Y'all can just tune in, check in if you disagree with the shit. But Tuesday night, I just want you to come on in, join the party, join the debate. It's gonna be heated, baby. We got the MAGA Black Republican, Black people all around. This is debate we gonna have, baby. The Black culture, baby. And what is right for us and what is wrong. It's just that clear. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know how
passionate debating on this thing, baby.
I know how Yap used to say that nigga, oh, hey, this, I don't know.
One thing about it, once you have a MAGA Republican, we already know we ain't gonna be able to crack that nut for sure.
Shit gonna get loose. Shit gonna get real loose. Motherfucker.
But check us out though, man. And I don't like bigot lovers, so I'm already starting off wrong with this person. Bigot lovers, I don't like y'all.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
But once you wear the hat and you say you're MAGA, then you really are a bigot lover. So that's where you at with me already. We ain't started yet. You know what I'm saying, though? But we appreciate everybody that be tuned in, man. Trust us and believe us. We be here each and every Tuesday night, no matter what.
Yeah, and maybe another night in the weekend.
That's how we're gonna do it. When the politics heat up, we gonna heat up. You know what I'm saying?
And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.
Definitely, for sure. We need the Hoodview Politics.
Hey, I wait till we go off air because I got something else we need to do. We need to do in a week or so.
Tuesday nights, and don't forget everything coming up. Everything heating up, baby. But don't forget Santos, Taz, whatever the fuck his name is. It's like 40 behind Trump.
Hey,
good God Almighty!
Did you see your man zap out yesterday?
Who?
George Santos. Go, hey, we get off air. Go and look that up. Motherfucker went off on somebody yesterday. He was carrying around a baby through the halls of Congress, cussing people out. Dropping F-bombs right and left.
He done.
Somebody, oh man,
he done. Yeah, so many charges up to Wahoo. He done.
Yes, and look that man. This dude.
And he lied about his credentials.
He
just everything. Done.
He zapped out.
You talking about a nigga that went into Congress by saying he went to college and never went. Everything he said he did, he never did it.
Under straight up false pretense.
And got away with it. You gonna make me run for something. You think he can get away with it? I can run for something too now. If he can just slickly get away with his little.
But I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I ain't gonna lie about my credentials. I ain't got none. But
got plenty of street credentials, baby. We know what the black culture want and needs, baby.
I'm a man of the people.
That's all you need to know. But check us out though.
Yeah, but check that out.
Tuesday nights.
Check us out on Tuesday nights and
for sure.
Oh my God. Yeah,
it's gonna be heated, baby.
I wanted to get that in tonight.